Hey everybody, welcome back to another Quarantine Coffee and Jesus. My name is Madison, and for those of you who may not have met me yet, I am the worship intern at Flatirons. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks with you guys, so I'm excited to jump into another one of Jesus's miracles. So today we're going to be learning about the miracle of Jesus healing a man with dropsy on the Sabbath. And I didn't know what dropsy was before I read this, so just a little background. Dropsy in this time of the Bible was a medical term that we today would describe as edema, which is a condition where excess water and fluids collect in the cavities or tissues of the body. So, on that really exciting note, if you're following along with your Bible, or if you guys just want to check out this verse when we're done, today we're going to be reading Luke 14, 1 through 6. So Luke 14, 1 through 6 says, "One Sabbath, when Jesus went to eat in the house of a prominent Pharisee, he was being carefully watched. There in front of him was a man suffering from abnormal swelling of his body. Jesus asked the Pharisees and experts in the law, 'Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath or not?' But they remained silent. So taking hold of the man, he healed him and sent him on his way. Then he asked them, 'If one of you has a child or an ox that falls into a well on the Sabbath day, will you not immediately pull it out?' And they had nothing to say." So let's just kind of start from the first couple verses when it says that one Sabbath, Jesus went to eat with some Pharisees that were carefully watching him. So Jesus is going to eat with these guys, but it's not out of like the kindness of their hearts, right? It's not like a hospitable invitation. They just want to see what Jesus is about, but mostly they just want to trap him, right? And see if they could catch him messing up or doing something that he's not supposed to do. And obviously Jesus is Jesus, and he knows everything, so he knows this, right? So Jesus is there with the Pharisees, and Jesus sees this sick man with dropsy, and he asks the Pharisees, knowing what they would probably say, if it's unlawful to heal this man on the day of the Sabbath. And the Pharisees are just kind of keeping quiet, right? They're like, let's see if we can catch Jesus doing something wrong. So Jesus heals this man, sends him on his way, and he asks them, if you had a child or an ox that fell into the well on the Sabbath day, would you not immediately pull it out? And again, nothing to say. And what I think is really beautiful about this miracle is that when the Pharisees thought of healing on the Sabbath, they thought of it as work, right? But Jesus shows through this miracle that what the Sabbath was actually designed as was a day that would give people rest, give people a day to focus on their relationship with Jesus, and a day to spend time in God's creation. And it reminds us of the way that God had originally intended us to be with him before sin broke that. So, Jesus isn't trying to say that you shouldn't recognize the Sabbath, right? He's saying that it's something that was intended for good, and it's sort of showing these Pharisees that they've made it into something that's bad by adding all of these unnecessary regulations, which are actually a burden to people who that they're supposed to be caring for. Another reason that I think this miracle, and all of the miracles that we've learned about and will learn about are so great, is because in all of these miracles, we sort of see this theme of Jesus not just healing people physically, right? But freeing them from the things that have put them through the most possible sorrow and sadness. So I think sort of what our application could be from today in our daily lives from this miracle could be asking the question, how do we set people free and remove their burdens? And I think a lot of us could probably answer that question and say we would introduce them to Jesus, of course. And we don't just add extra things for them to say or extra things for them to do or to wear or any other burden, because Jesus didn't do that to anyone then, and he doesn't do that to us now, right? There's no conditions for his love and for that joy and for that freedom. So we know the freedom that we found with Jesus, and we can see this story as a really beautiful reminder of that. And we can also see it as a beautiful reminder of the fact that we can invite people into that freedom, which is really cool too. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all staying happy and healthy, and that you guys know you can always reach out to the Flatirons Aurora team. Any team member at any of our Flatirons campuses are more than happy to take care of you. You can find resources on our website, or you can also reach out to me individually, or any member on any of our teams are more than happy to get you guys connected to any of the resources that you guys might need. Thank you guys so much for spending this morning with me, and make sure you guys tune in tomorrow and the rest of this week so we can keep learning about Jesus's miracles, and join us for another quarantine coffee and Jesus. Love you guys. Bye.